Hey everybody, we just ended up one the other day as far as a video. We're going to get another one here to you. This one was tip controls on wheelchairs. Kind of an important thing. You don't want to fall backwards on those wheelchairs. I'm going to use my handy dandy pointer back scratcher. Okay. And we're going to turn the camera around and we're going to get down to this a little bit here. Again, we have a shot of my TV set with this one is actually brought to you by Amazon. Uh, Different wheelchairs and everything else can be purchased on them. You could go through a number of different sources again. Look it up on Google. Maybe there's a brick and mortar store. Maybe there's Amazon, eBay, any of them. I'm not promoting one to another. Use your favorite. Use your favorite source. Uh, Actually, this is what a tip control kind of looks like. It's just a bar snaps in the bottom of the wheelchair. If you start rolling backwards, that'll stop you from rolling all the way down to the ground. Hard to get a picture of them. You can see that's different price ranges, 50, $60. Let me bring this up a little bit and see what we got here. Okay, this shows you more of the tip controls. But the thing is, you can see that right here, 14, $16. Look at what the device is. This one says Drive Medical. That one says Medline. Medline and Drive Medical are two biggies for our area. Some of these chairs already come with them. Some of them they just don't do it. But look at how Medline, Drive Medical, you're looking at 20, $25. I mean, something something good there. 15 bucks, $25. There's some for 20. Make sure it will fit your chair though. Okay. You got to make sure that the names match up and everything else. The buttons you want to match up. I actually got these for two chairs. I was pretty lucky. I fell down once off of a chair. The back of the chair was starting to rip out a little too much, and for some reason my center of balance was off. Probably because I was missing a portion of my legs too. Just coming up on a small, and it was only a 3/4 inch difference in the floor. 3/4 inch difference, and that actually made me tip over. It's surprising. I didn't think it would, but it did. Um, these things are very easy. They just snap right in. You can see that, like, there's a curvature, there's little buttons on there, and they snap right in, keep you from tipping over. Sometimes it'll say, like, drive popular wheelchair is called a cruiser. It'll sometimes say cruiser in the description of the chair. And then Medline, you could look to see within the descriptions, see what they come up with. The descriptions may give you more play about it, but here, right there, $21, $15. Watch for that. Free deliveries. If it costs you something for deliveries, be aware of that. Sometimes a good price doesn't mean a real good price. It means you got a delivery charge going with you too. You can see there's a lot of different models on there, and they're made for all different types of chairs. Okay, here's a different model of chair right there. Wheelchair tippers. Some of them they try to be universal, but they can't suit everybody's chair. So just watch the sizing, and if you could find the name within the description, you're probably better off for it. Finding the name, you're sure that maybe you will be able to get the right device for what you're looking to get. Okay, what you're looking to do. So very important. Tip control to keep you safe. Otherwise, you're going to be wondering, how am I going to get up off this floor? A couple other things. I mentioned these before. Now, this, what I'm using is a pointer because it's got a red tip and everything else, but it's actually a back scratcher. Okay, now, here's the thing. These fold up real compact. So you could actually, if you got a pocket or anything, you could put it in your pocket. You may be able to anchor it to your wheelchair or something, put it out of the way, put it someplace easy to get to. Now, the reason why I say that put it somewhere easy to get to is because it's got a pretty long reach to it. Okay, and what you could do is if something's far away from you on the floor, you could actually grab it and pick it up off the floor, kind of bringing it closer towards you so that you could lean over and pick it up. The thing is, if you're going to lean over, try to lean over to one side on your wheelchair. Don't if you got like I do, you don't have below the knee. If you lean forward, you may tip yourself out of the wheelchair. You may fall right, down out of the wheelchair, and that doesn't make for a good day. Um, Again, this will bring stuff closer towards your chair. Pick up on the side. It's safer. You don't lose your center of gravity. If you go forward, you may lose the center of gravity, or if you're trying to reach too far back, you may lose it because that's where the whole chair is going to pivot. You're not going to pivot side to side too much. So that's one way to actually get something. Another way is the actual claw thing. Okay, people have seen these, and you're able to pick things up off a shelf or such. Um, Not that expensive either way. These you get probably like four of them for $5 or such. The claw, you may be spending $10, $15. It depends on what you want. The other day I had a delivery, and this was outside my door. So here's my outside the door. I have two different things. I got a boat hook, and I was a captain in the boating industry, so that kind of was one thing that actually helped. This is another one. Uh, this one you're gonna recognize it. It's got a tip on there. It's like a ski pole, okay, and with the little contraptions on there, the footings and everything, it comes in handy. Now, I needed something to get something outside the door. So this actually has a pretty long reach. It's probably about 40 inches fully extended. And when you break it down, it's got two little clips and it slides together so that basically it's pretty compact. Not an expensive item, very compact, can reach quite a distance. Now, on this, what you do is you could actually bring it out, and it has different like lengths. So as soon as you expand it as far as it could go, double check because this little area, okay, not only the footing is changeable, but if you turn the knob, this actually comes off. There's another clip on there, and it actually expands a little bit further. Okay, so there you go. You got a little more expansion there. You're able to get anything that you want from a distance. And this actually is good because you can get it from a bigger distance. Again, these aren't too much money. I don't know if I would trust walking with this in lieu of a cane, but actually, some devices serve more purposes than what they're actually made for. This one I found to be a good one to have around. So if something was on the floor, you had to grab something from a distance. This would handle it. Again, the regular grabber that is made with the claw on there, closable claw. That's good. Back scratcher. That's good too. So different devices. Go. What do you call it? Think beyond the box. You may surprise yourself on some of these things. So anyway, I wanted to give you a little rundown on the certain devices and everything, things that you could use. Again, make sure that these things will work for you. You want to make sure they have enough height. The weight limitations are good. This would probably not have the weight limitation if I wanted to use them as like two canes or something, one for each arm. It's good for hiking. It's not going to hold my weight up. It may stabilize me a little bit, but if I put all my weight on it, it's going to collapse. I'm sure it's going to collapse, or it's going to fold, buckle, and break. Um, see what's good for your purposes. That's all I can say on that. If you're lightweight and this has the right amount of weight limitation, this may work for you. I know a girl that actually uses it, and she's not an amputee, but she has weakness in her legs, and she uses a set of these to get around, and it works out great for her. Better than, for her, better than a cane. Foldable, she could take them anywhere, and if you need to in a pinch, you can keep a set handy just in case you need them. That's why we got them. We did a little hiking in Arizona, so we got a set of these, and we were able to use them for Arizona. So, different things made for different purposes, but can be used for what you're into doing. So look at all these items. There's ones out there that aren't made for your particular purpose, but they can actually work for your purpose. Expandable rods and things like that can use to grab objects, dragging them across the floor towards you. Maybe you're looking to grab a blanket or something off of another chair or something. You got this goes halfway across the room. You can pick it up with the end and flip it over towards you. So a lot of different things that you could use, and a lot of different ways to do things. So, uh, we, like I said, old saying, think outside the box, kind of. So, anyway, give me some ideas what you want to see, what you'd like to hear about, and everything. There's other things as far as wheelchairs and everything else. I'm looking to do a few of those. I have to just set up the right angle and everything. I want to show you on a chair as far as certain adjustments and everything that you can make, and maybe give you another idea as far as that tip control. Bring that up and show you how it actually goes in and out of that. That one may be coming very shortly, so watch for that. I'm going to do another video. It's going to be ever so short. People were asking me, "How did this happen to you? What was your full experience?" So I want to bring that on to you. Other people have done it that they had single amputations. There's one that I know of that I watched her videos quite a bit, and she actually, for her, she got thrown from a horse, and I, I I thought she said something for 14 years she was living with it. That she got thrown from a horse and she didn't get the right mobility. So basically, instead of having all the surgeries, trying and trying and trying to do this, she removed her leg or below the knee. She removed her foot and a little bit of her leg. So basically, she was below the knee amputee, and she shows her journey through it. That worked very good for me. I hope that some of these work good for you. Keep you busy as you're going through recovery and such. Give you ideas as far as things that you could use around the house, things that you may have around the house that you could use. So, um, keep a good mental state and everything. Give me some ideas. Subscribe. Doesn't cost anything. Give me some ideas, something that maybe you'd like to see. If there's any wheelchairs or anything like that, maybe we could get it together and show some of the different things on these things. So keep in touch, subscribe, and we'll talk to you later. Okay? Have a good day.